Hello guys, just Goran here and welcome back to building the Beekse Bergen, and today we've got a little bit of a different episode for you guys. Whereas normally I kind of go through the building process with you, that kind of didn't work out this video quite well. So we're just going to have a little bit of a tour around. I'm going to show you guys a bunch of stuff. And yeah, there hasn't been a whole lot of progress as compared to some other videos, but I just want to get this video out there because the following month I'm going to be very occupied with family things and school things. Actually, it's also what has been keeping me busy the past few weeks, which is why there hasn't been a lot of streams and stuff like that. I was planning to do some streams this weekend, but I just wasn't feeling very great. There's a lot of stuff going on in my personal life. But let's not get into that. Let's actually start over here at the Barabao shop, where there's a tiny little thing to see, and that is the new little grates or vents or whatever you want to call them. These were added in the last update, and yeah, I've tried to incorporate them in a couple of places, including this one. We had our own custom ones before, but this one looks a little bit better. And also, if we go to the back of this restaurant over here, we also have a little custom vent, which is made out of all of these small electrical switch pieces, all kind of put together to make this little vent, which looks a bit better than the one we had before. So that's a nice little upgrade. I've put these in several spots around the park. Now, something else I want to show you guys, and actually it's being demonstrated right now, is that on a live stream we made this awesome little lion truck over here, whoa, which the lions can actually get on top of, which I'm super happy about, because that is definitely a very iconic feature of this zoo, in my eyes at least. So I'm really happy that we've been able to build that. So, over here in the Africa village we also have something new to show you guys, and that has to do with the rhino stall. If you didn't know, in the real life zoo recently a baby white rhinoceros got born, and they've kind of upgraded the rhino stall. In fact, the last time I was at the zoo they were upgrading it even more. They were changing out all the window frames, because yeah, from what I could tell, they looked pretty rotten. But yeah, now they're kind of fixing all of that. But as we are inside here, you can look at all of this awesome new interior stuff, which wasn't here before. There's a little table with rhino skulls, some rhino droppings, and a rhino foot. Just some education items, basically. Also, we have this awesome little education sign over here. It's talking about the two species of rhino in Africa, the white lip and the point lip, or the white and black rhinoceros as they're more commonly known. So yeah, that's just a little upgraded interior we did for this place, which was really fun to do. We all did that on stream, so you can check that out if you want. But let's actually get to the real meat of this video. If we go around the elephant habitat over here, we can already see some things in the distance, because this area used to be a whole lot more barren. We have got the entire left side of this path finished, well, before it was completely blank. I only built the right side of this place. We've done the left side now because I have been working on the giraffe habitat. It's probably what the name of this video will end up being. But yeah, over here we have the giraffe habitat, which they share with some sable antelope, some zebra. In real life those are the grevy zebra, and in real life there's also impala on this field, but it's already pretty crowded, so I didn't feel like coming up with a species to replace the impala, since we don't really have those in game. But yeah, this is the giraffe habitat, and we also have a look at this awesome new, there's a giraffe in the water. Okay, you don't see that every day. But yeah, we have a look at the awesome new water, which looks a little bit different because of the aquatic update. And yeah, that looks really cool. And what I'm really happy with, it took me a while to find something to kind of make this field interesting, and it's still not completely all the way there. I'm still working on it, but as I said, I just want to get this video out before I'm pretty much away for the entire rest of the month. But what really helped were these new eelgrass pieces, which are really, really cool. They were exactly what I was looking for. I was trying to use a different plant. Before I was sticking these in the ground and kind of have them be little bits of grass, but I had to use a whole lot of them and it didn't look great and it was a lot of work, but these ones are a lot easier to place down and I do feel like they are better than sticking elephant grass into the ground. They're a little bit more grass-like. It's either the color or something else, but yeah, I'm really, really happy with those because they just give that little bit of extra detail to this place. But yeah, as we move around over here, we have the viewing area, the kind of the main viewing area of the habitat. A lot of this was already here. We built that way back when we did the elephant habitat. But yeah, now it's all finished up. We've got some giraffe signs. We've got some maple trees, which for some reason I never really knew we had those in game. And suddenly on my pictures I noticed that, yeah, there were maple trees over here. And then I realized that, yeah, we just have those. So I added them to my plant palette, basically. I'm going to be sticking those around the zoo here and there more often. But yeah, over here we've got this pretty cool little deck viewing area sort of thing. And there's a lot more foliage down here where the animals don't really go to. What's actually pretty cool is they do have the ability to traverse kind of this area over here, which is awesome because I do often see the impala in this spot. So it's kind of nice to know that you can actually see some animals here. There's a low chance, but so we'll check out the rest of this habitat in a bit from the aerial view, but if we just go to the backstage we made in the previous episode, then I have something new to show you guys, because in the last episode you may remember the inside of this building, oh, I'm kind of spoiling it already, the inside of this building I left blank because I didn't have any reference for it, and also I needed a place to stick some staff buildings, which were kind of missing in the zoo. We don't have a lot of places for staff buildings because we're making all these detailed interiors. But I kind of managed to hit two birds with one stone, because the zoo actually uploaded a video like the week after I made my video that showed the interior of this building, so I kind of had to go in and edit myself as well. Oh, also pretty cool little detail over here. I noticed there were a lot of like rolled up chain link things and stuff like that in this area. Which of course they need, if they need to like fix a fence, they need to have kind of some of that available. So I made this and it looks pretty good. So kind of keeping that. It uses, it just uses a chain link barrier and there's an arch shape in the middle, but that looks really cool. Anyway, without any further ado, here is that new interior. It's not the most detailed, but it is here. These are the stalls for all the zebra, impala and sable antelope on this side. I still want to add, they have like little name tags on each of the stalls. I should still add those. But yeah, I said two birds with one stone because there are still stealth buildings inside here. They have just been moved underground. If we go down here, we've got a bunch of staff buildings just hidden in the wall. And yeah, that all functions perfectly fine. And if you go through here, we get to the place where the keepers actually access the habitat, which has also been recreated. So that's really, really cool. So let's have a look at the habitat itself then. As I said, I still want to make it a little bit less barren, but we do have a lot of stuff in place already. So we have the road for the car safari, which I still need to put like a still need to put one of these on the other side, and I still need to make these look a little better on this side as well. But yeah, we have the road going along, we have a bunch of trees, and these feeders, they don't look great, but they look fine from a distance, so I'm actually pretty happy with those. Yeah, the custom, I had to make a custom feeder because the feeder that we have in game for giraffes is just this monstrosity. I don't know what they were thinking when they made that, but we managed to make this one look fine, like that. And yeah, on this side we have the African buffalo habitat, which also looks fine. And what's also pretty interesting is that for now it's a very low detailed kind of placeholder, but I've started putting in some houses for the safari resort, just to give you a little bit of a backdrop, an interesting backdrop when you're viewing the habitat from the guest area. Now the only kind of blank area is this, which looks kinda very blank when you look at it like that, but it is a work in progress for a reason, I guess. But yeah, that is pretty much it. I know this is a very short video, but as I said, I just wanted to get this out because the coming weeks I'm going to be super busy finishing this semester of school, and then of course with the Christmas holiday there's always a lot of family stuff involved. A little bit less now with Corona, but I'm going to be spending a lot of time with my girlfriend, who I haven't seen in a very long time, so that is actually very nice. So yeah, don't expect anything. It's a bit of a shame because I wanted to do a live stream in which I made the Christmas decorations of the zoo, especially in the entrance. I wanted to participate in the donation kind of event for that. But yeah, there's quite a lot going on right now, so I just can't really set my mind to it at the moment, but I'm glad I've been able to get this little video out for you guys. Soon I'll have a lot more free time, so hopefully by then I will be able to make some pretty nice leaps of progress on this project. But before that, I still need to pass my current project and stuff like that. So about that, if you haven't seen it, or if you've missed it, or if you didn't have time, I uploaded a video earlier this week about me needing your help with a school project. I still need about 10 participants, so if you have 20 minutes of time, check out that video. There's a download link to a game that I made in the description, and if you play that game and fill in the survey that comes afterwards, you'll be helping me out a lot. It will definitely be a big load off of my back once I can just close that chapter, close off that project, because that has definitely been giving me a lot of stress lately. And yeah, just the stress from school on top of things going on in my personal life have kind of been keeping me from enjoying things like Planet Zoo at the moment. So once all of that stuff is over, I hope to be able to return to this game in full force. But until then, you probably won't be hearing much from me. Anyway, enough rambling, I would say. I'm gonna leave you guys off here. I'm not gonna be doing the screenshot comparison thing I normally do, just because I don't have the time. Maybe some other day I will throw in some screenshot comparisons of this habitat and the other stuff that we made. But for now, I'm gonna be signing off. Once again, if you have the time, please help me out with my project. It would really mean a lot to me. But yeah, have a lovely holiday. Hope you'll be able to celebrate Christmas to some capacity, that you enjoy it, and take your time off and well-needed rest probably. And we will probably see each other again next year. So it's such a lame joke to make, but it's true. So yeah, thanks for watching, and if you need me, I'm still going to be active on Twitter and Discord and all that stuff, so feel free to reach out to me there. Bye bye.